The background provided by Homer and Hesiod was that of Greek mythology, which really encompassed their religious beliefs and various other beliefs. In fact, it's in writing their epic poems, or in writing his epic poem, Homer was describing his worldview, the worldview that became common. And keep in mind, Homer lived about 400 some odd years before Socrates. So he had the views, the mythology that developed around Homer's work had a chance to influence the people living in ancient Greece. And he wrote two epic poems. One called the Iliad, which some of you might know. They made a movie about it called Troy. And the other one called the Odyssey. The Iliad, Troy, is about a war between the Greek city-states and Troy. And if you're interested, actually very good movies made a couple of years ago. You could watch it. You could read the book. And the Odyssey is about a journey taken by one of the war heroes, one of the Greek kings, after the Trojan War took place. Now, both of these books, both of these poems, I should say, explain in a certain way why things happen in the world. For example, take the Odyssey. A ship kind of gets lost at sea with Odysseus on it, and there's an explanation. Why does this major event happen in this way? Poseidon, the Greek sea god, was mad at Odysseus. Odysseus did something bad to him, so he was getting even. And even when we look at the Iliad, the Trojan War, the poem discusses how the gods have influence about what's going on. Zeus, the king of the gods, sometimes, takes his eye off the ball and is busy, having a good time with his wife, so he can't keep his eye on the Trojan War and make sure things happen as they are. So the idea is that there's this mythology, Greek mythology, and part of Greek religion, where there are Greek gods and they have influence about what goes on in the world. In fact, things that happen, bad events, earthquakes, other sorts of events happen. Why? They happen as a result of the whim of the gods. That is, the gods just felt like making this happen, so that's what they did. And that was part of Greek mythology, and this was in part established by Homer, and it sort of sets the stage, or it created common beliefs among the people who heard this, and it also reflected their common beliefs of how things happen, what are the causes of major events in the world.